KILR. KILR James.
Hello gamers, simmers, and pilots. I am the Killer Gamer and welcome to my tour around the world featuring Flight Simulator 5.1 for DOS. In this case, it's on DOSBox. So, where are we? Well, we're sitting in a hangar with some yellow lines here. But, let's go ahead and pull up a map and I'll show you where we are and where we're going. This time around we've got a VFR map up here, and there's a reason for that. So we're right here at Rush City. And we're going up here. Now the actual airport that we're going to, this is the interesting part, is not showing on here. The name of the airport is Zeman Airport. It's rather interesting. It's somewhere close to this bush, and it might be the same thing as bush. It may have been changed in name. I can tell you that originally I wanted to land at Field of when it does that. I want it to land at Field of Dreams for obvious reasons. You know, the Kevin Costner film. Thought it would be kind of neat to land there. The problem is that it is not a very old airport. It was built not too long ago, so it did not exist for Flight Simulator 4 and 5 and 98, 2000, 2002. I don't even think it's an FSX, as a matter of fact. It might be an X-plane. But Field of Dreams might be in FSX. Well, especially since it can be added manually. But the point is that there is an airport near called Zeman Airport, and that one is in Flight Simulator 98 and 2000, 2002, 2004, and I think it's in FSX also. So that's where we're going to be going, is Zeman Airport. It's somewhere, I mean, according to a map, it's somewhere around here. So I had to manually put it in on Flight Simulator 4, and of course I had to manually put it in here on Flight Simulator 5. So this is going to be another airport that I have custom created myself, so you'll get a chance to see that. And how are we going to get there? That's a good question. So once we take off, really, I think if we just go on a heading of due north, and then this VOR right here is the Siren VOR. It's 109.4. This radio right here, is that 3? Well, that's not right, 354. It's more like 29. Yeah, 290. So if we set this for 290, and once we pass that, we should be somewhere near the airport. It should be somewhere around here. We won't see Field of Dreams. Keep in mind that did not exist back when this was put in, and I didn't want to manually put it in because there is an airport nearby. But yeah, we'll fly due north. Once we cross this 290 radio, we should be somewhere close to it. But this will be interesting. Hopefully we won't fly right past it. Alright, so let's go ahead and set our siren radio, which is going to be 109.4. Oh no! Don't tell me you're not in there. Well, that's not good. This is where we resort to this. Let's see here. Well, it's not. Yeah, it's not Minnesota. It's in Wisconsin. And siren 109.4. Maybe it'll show up once we get up in the air. That could be. If not, this could be a very interesting flight. Okay. We'll go ahead and get started. I'm not going to worry about ATC again. Quite simply because it's still going to be generic, and we're going to what's considered a private airport. So I don't see the need of having the ATC. It would just be a nice quiet flight, I think. See if we can get ourselves turned around here. Turn around, turn around, turn around. Try not to hit the side of the building. There we go. Even though we're on a taxiway, it doesn't act like we're on a taxiway. It just thinks we're on rough ground. Maybe we have a flat tire. Okay. So, as a reminder, what I mentioned on the last flight is that this airport is a custom airport that I made. Whoa. Just kind of sliding all over the place here. A ramp right there. This little whoa, 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 whoa. Get off into the grass here. Boy, that shaking is crazy stuff. I hope you can tell I didn't make the polygon close enough to the runway. Oh no, it's all nice and smooth. Come on. Come on. Alright. So remember, we're going to be heading due north. Now, we're going to change our our nav radio there and change it back to, well, gauge. Basically, we're going to turn this ADF thing off, and we'll get back our VOR gauge. Not that we're going to need it, especially since this thing is not tuning in, which is irritating. We'll need to see. Let's just see if we can find it just by visual. All right. Like I said, this could be an interesting flight. It shouldn't be too far away. So technically where we're going is to the town of Hinckley. There we go. Alright, let's turn due north. Okay, so that road, that's another thing too. It's along the interstate, and I forget what the name of this interstate is. It's gonna Hinckley. It goes right to Hinckley, so that's another visual thing that we can use. And thankfully, the author of the scenery area at least has the roads and everything. And when I place the airport, it's based off of the coordinates from Flight Simulator 98. And when I placed it and checked it out, it was relatively close where it should be in reality. Now, if you look up Zeman Airport on Google Maps, it will point to an to something, but it looks like it's an open field. I believe, at least on Flight Simulator 98, it's like a grass runway, so I treated it the same way here. Yep, that VOR radio is not tuning in. That figures. Man, I should have checked this stuff out. I didn't even think about the nav radios, because I could have easily added those in. See the two lines there? That's our highway. That's our interstate. Let me look that up on my phone here. Let's see what interstate that actually is. Dum, 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 dum. I'll just delete that message. Let's see, delete that. Hinckley. It should be Minnesota. The I-35. Do a little bit more turning here. And you'll notice that we are going north. Pretty darn close. See if I can find any other VORs in the area. airnav.com. All right. Look up Rush City. Let's bring up the sectional chart. As a matter of fact, I think that's it right up there. I'm pretty sure that's it. Although it's a grass runway, so it shouldn't have a green indicator. I did put some trees and stuff on it, though. I'll know if it's mine. Because it's got a grass runway. Look at the scenery around us. That could be one of the buildings I placed too. As far as that green, I'm not sure. Find out when we get up there. We're not going too fast. And we're not too high, so should be able to land without any trouble. We're still in the winter season, but we're at the end of the winter season, so it'll be interesting to see if the trees are the winter version. Because when you plop them down with the Scenery and Object Designer, it has textures for all 4 seasons. There's definitely something up here. Yeah, that is an airport of some sort, and I know I got trees on there too. I think it's facing... Get some serious flaps down here. Yeah, that is it. I can sort of make out the runway. You might be able to see it. It's like right there. Whoa, stupid wind. Well, there we are. Yeah, not too long of a flight. And you can see I placed trees here. because there are trees in this area, especially along over on this side. There are, but well, that's it. We're here at Zeman Airport. All right, well, thanks for joining me on this short little flight. We got to find the airport, even though we didn't have our working VOR radio for whatever reason. It must be one of these scenery things that is interfering with the radios is the only thing, because it's in the 5.1 manual, so there's something here that's causing a conflict. But well, anyway, thanks for joining me, and check this out on the other simulators, and I will see you on the next leg of our journey. Take care. And if you had fun watching this flight, then you might enjoy watching the same flight on one of these other simulators. It's a great way to compare the difference between them, but it's also a nice way to relive some old memories, or make some new ones. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you around in the wild blue yonder.